Okay, we're here with Manx Grand Prix winner Simon Fulton, competing in his second TT in the Superbike and Super Sport classes this year. So Simon, how are your preparations going for TT?
They've been going all right, to be honest. The TT started on quite a bad foot this year, unfortunately. We had gearbox failure in the Monday night's practice. Tuesday and Wednesday we've missed practice completely, just simply because of the gearbox issues. Rear shock failure last night, and the Bazaz fueling system failure as well. So yeah, coming back to the TT course, you think a bike's perfect. As soon as it goes down that hill, it's all the little idiosyncrasies come out, and you have very little time during the day to battle with these issues. But as you can see behind there, the bike's coming back together now. We're running tomorrow's race, the Superbike race, without any fueling system whatsoever or shifter, so it is going to be quite physical, really, demanding in that respect. Yeah, so I'm always optimistic. It's just a case of making use of what we've got. We've got a good team as well. It's a much better team than we had last year, and the bike is far superior. The chassis design itself, you can tell under all the problems we've had, it's coming to, and there's good potential there for a good bike. So hopefully tonight, fingers crossed, we get a couple of really good laps in, and I might be a bit happier tonight.
And tell us a bit about the team and who you've got involved in preparing you for TT this year.
Yeah, well, basically I've prepared the CBR 1000 Superstocker myself. It's basically based on a 2010 road bike with super stock rulings, bolt-on goodies, bits and pieces like that. And as I say, because we're not using fueling now, we've just been to the dyno and it's 170 brake, so happy with that. We've got John as chief mechanic, and Billy, who's not here at the minute, and Darren Harrison. So it's a small team, but we all chip in, and we're all eager to get somewhere fast. And literally at the TT, you do need a certain budget to go that extra mile, if you like. So really our main goal is to be better each year as we come, and end the fortnight safely as well, but also try and get up the leaderboard. Unfortunately that's not happened yet, but yeah, as I say, we're always optimistic. We just got to just sort of get the monkey off my back now.
So you haven't yet qualified for the Superbike or Super Sport classes. What's required of you to do that?
Well, we need to complete 6 full circuit laps, and we need to be able to run within the 120% of the leaderboard's fastest time. So no doubt it's probably going to be John McGuinness's incredible speed. Time-wise, we're pretty much where we need to be for qualification, but due to mechanical breakdown, etc., we have one more lap to do. So tonight is so important just to get out there, and if we get 2 good laps in, I'll be happy. But qualification is paramount right now, and with the weather the way it is now, can't see, touch wood, any foreseeable problems, but you just don't know. Yeah, so very important tonight for us, for the team. Yeah.
And can you explain the physical demands of riding 6 laps around the Isle of Man TT course?
Oh, physically, I can't believe, it is unbelievable. As you can see at my arms, we use the kinetic tape just to prevent any muscle fatigue. The kinetic tape helps the air around the muscle, and it helps the blood drain away from the muscle, thus not getting away from this arm pump, as people call it. That kind of thing also, as well as in your head, if you're holding on too tight and you're panic riding, you've got to try and relax. And often or not, I tend to use an attitude of going down Sulby Straight, wiggling my fingers and trying to relax and keep telling myself it's just a bike ride. But yeah, you can get blisters like that too if you don't. So, and it's not necessarily a bad setup, bike suspension wise. Like I say, it's more in your head of. It's a very demanding course. Last year we did our first 6 laps, and I physically can't, I verbally can't tell you how bad it was on the body. You kind of get off the bike and your legs are like jelly. but yeah, the likes of John McGuinness and people that come year in, year out, you know, it's hats off to them running at that speed at those laps. It's incredible. I've personally got a personal trainer, Kevin from the Nautilus gym, and he's been putting me through my upper body strength regimes, and that's been a real help, but it still isn't enough to prepare you for what you go through around here. It's incredible. Yeah, upper body strength more than anything.
And who are your main sponsors for TT 2012?
Well, luckily this year we've had more support. My wife Becky's done wonders with promoting our FVS racing team. We've actually got Harrison and Garrett on board, Courthouse, Galileo, GB Racing, Ferrydax.com, threelegs.com. We've got Screaming Banshee, which is an American-based company, Snoozebox. We've got Henry's Cafe in Nobles Park, Rogue Magazine. Two private sponsors are Ian Huntley, which is he's a 65-year TT fan, and Andy Halsall. There's so much support this year, it's unbelievable. I mean, without these guys, we just wouldn't be able to do it at all. In respect of what we had last year, it's just fantastic. Our main sponsor, I'd like to say though, that's come on board very last minute, was Black Horse. Black Horse have literally sorted our tyre bill out, and that is absolutely fantastic, because as you'd expect around here, tyres incredibly strenuous on tyres. So yeah, we got support from Dunlop in respect of generous discount for tyres, the other main sort of help that's come into it is my pit team. All getting together last minute and saying, right, we can all have 2 weeks off work, we can all chip in and we can all do it, and so without everyone chipping in, it just wouldn't happen for us. So.
And what are your ambitions for TT?
My main ambition, really, I did 122.3 on the Superbike last year. I was assisted by a very fast Connor Cummins passing me, so I did tag on to Connor and did learn more that lap than any lap. I'd love to hit the 125 mile an hour bracket, but at the same time, I'm very realistic, and if it doesn't happen and I enjoy myself, then that's fine, because chasing times and speeds can end up in injury and mishaps. So really, as long as I progress, I'll be more than happy. And obviously being able to come back the year after and still compete, is paramount for us as well. So yeah, that sort of milestone of the 125 bracket would be fantastic. But again, wouldn't be disheartened if I didn't reach that.